The life that you desire is going to come at a cost, and that cost is showing up, whether you feel like it or you don't feel like it. And that is what differentiates the rich from the poor. So, the rich and the poor both have desires, but the difference between the rich and the poor is beyond just the desire is a strong will and a decision to do what they said they are going to do. So, you're going to decide today, do I really want to be a successful person? Do I really want to be one that the world knows and recognizes what I can do, my giftings? And if you said yes to that, then get ready, because in this video, we are showing up every day. My name is Yhudie James, and I am a confidence coach. And on this channel, we share things on how to become a more confident person, shine out in your field, and become a better speaker, one that the world recognizes your giftings, because I believe that you have something that the world needs. And that being said, let's get on to do this. We need a plan. What do you want to be known for? When your name is mentioned in rooms, how do you want people to picture you? How do you want people to see you? So that means that you are now going to first rebrand yourself. Probably you've been showing up any and anyhow. People show up online, but yet they're not getting the result because they're not positioning themselves right. And you understand how you want people to see and perceive you. So whether it is in the outfit, it's in how you look, your appearance, it's in how you speak, it's in how you show up, how you work, how you talk, the value you bring to the table. We need to understand what that version of you looks like. So think again. How do you want people to see you? Now, when I told myself that I wanted to start showing up a certain way, once I started The Confident Boss, it required that I change the way that I appear. I didn't just appear any and anyhow, just pick any outfit. No, my outfits are thought after because it has to reflect the confidence that I am talking about. So you want to become a very successful person. How do successful people show up? What does your line, your field, how does it require you to show up? You need to start showing up like that. And then how often do you want to show up? This is still part of the plan. You decide that you want to show up on socials 2 to 3 times in a week. That will require that you create content. As such, you need to be able to plan this content ahead of time. You're not just going to wake up from the blues and start showing up. It's not going to be online. But when you sit down and have a well-structured plan on how you want to show up, you're going to decide on Monday, this video is going out. On Wednesday, I have this particular video. I'm going to have a video go out on a certain date. Maybe it's probably rhyming with an international day, just like we celebrated International Women's Day. So this content are well thought after. In your place of work, how do you want people to see you? How do you want people to perceive you? How do you want to sound? Meaning you cannot just be part of all the conversation that everyone is having. You need to look like the brand that you are representing, because you are a brand. So someone who's watching me today, maybe you want to be a lot more consistent in how you show up online. That would mean that you need to plan, batch create your content. The weekend could be a good time. Do not use a 9 to 5 to be the reason why you can't show up. I started content creation working a 9 to 5 before deciding that, okay, I'm going to be a full-time creator. So you can actually have a plan over the weekend, and this would help you show up. Position yourself in an environment where the people who are doing what you're doing are. That is going to help you. So I have certain people that I will never skip watching their content. Every single day, I'm out checking, has she shown up? Has he shown up? So this motivates me, because when you even want to probably decide that your emotion is going to win, and you see that someone else is showing up, someone even more on a higher level than you, it will motivate you to say, girl, I don't have an excuse. I need to show up. Have those people. Do have 5 people. It was Charles Jones that said that you are 5 of the people that you surround yourself with. If you don't like what your life looks like, it means that you're probably surrounding yourself with people that you don't like. But if you want your life to be more meaningful, surround yourself around people who are doing big things. It's going to rub off on you. You want to sleep, and your mind will remind you that some other person is chasing their dreams, so you cannot give yourself excuses. Now, people wait for this, things to be perfect. And I see this, if you wait for things to be perfect, you're going to be waiting for a long, long, long time. Quit the excuses. Quit having to procrastinate. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to do this. Mm-mm. When we make commitment to people, we keep it. But when we make commitment to ourselves, we give ourselves excuses. Today is the 13th of March, and I decided I'm going to create content today. Guess what? I'm creating that content. And it doesn't just stop there. I have decided that I'm going to put out this content out on YouTube today. So if you don't see it on the 13th of March, hold me accountable. That's how serious I am, because your life is not to be toyed with. It is important. Every second counts. Most times we live our lives like tomorrow is assured. What if all you have is today? How do you want the world to remember you? I can tell you for a fact that you have something that the world needs. There is somebody who is counting on your showing up for them to be able to show up. So you can't keep hiding in the dark. Your showing up is a light bulb to another person. And this takes me to this very important point, which is one thing that will help you to be able to show up consistently is accountability. Have people around you that can actually hold you accountable. Just like I'm telling you to hold me accountable today, that I'm putting out this content. Guess what? If the universe wants to tumble today, I'm going to be able to put out that content. Why? Because I don't want you to call me a liar. So when you have people in your life that you can be accountable to, people that you can tell them that, girl, I want to show up 2 to 3 times this week. Once your content is not out 2 to 3 times in a week, they would ask you what happened. And you can even go a step further by saying, if my content don't come out, I'm going to pay you. If you catch me not dressing nicely, if you catch me not being at this event, or I'm not investing in myself, like I said, I'm going to pay you a certain amount of money. Guess what? You are going to be the one to keep to your own side of the bargain even more than you thought you could. So have your accountability partner and be sure that there are people who also desire the best out of life. As I said, you are the people you surround yourself with. So if you do not like what the mirror is showing you, you need to change your circle. Consistency looks like this. It doesn't mean that I'm going to show up every single moment. I took a break, a much needed break, because I lost someone so dear to me and I was going through a very, very bad time. And I just had to take a break because my mind was doing a whole lot. Breaks are important. Some things happen that will just make you say, oh, I'm going to take a break. And it's okay to have those in between breaks. It's okay when your body needs or when situation warrants you to. As such, consistency might fluctuate, but you definitely find a way of coming back to the deal. And this is it. Most people feel bad about showing up when they notice that their content is either not performing like they would want to perform. So the late algorithm dictates for them if they should show up or not. No, here's the thing, you don't know who's going to come across your content today that your life can entirely change. So whether you're getting low views don't translate to low visibility, because someone could see your content today, want to do business with you, and that completely changes your life. Never let the algorithm dictate whether you show up or not. Show up because you have something to, which is why I'm saying feed your why. Why are you showing up in the first place? Why do you want people to see? Once your reason is so strong, nothing can stop you. As a wise man once told me, the world doesn't applaud those who sit down and wish things were done. The world applauds go getters, those who go and get things done. So if you're desirous of having a successful life, one that the world remember that this person actually played an impact, then you need to start showing up. Show up today because someone is counting on you. And I'll see you in my next video.